Alright guys, I'm back with another collection update video. I got some DVDs and Blu-rays for you today. And they're mostly movies and TV show box sets. So we're going to start, I guess, with the movies first. And as you can see here, I picked up Demons 2. This is the Synapse release. I'm really excited to have this, even though this isn't the Steelbook. The Steelbook edition came out a couple years ago, and it was fairly expensive. I think it was $45. But I remember watching one of Aaron Pinn's videos. He did a review of both movies, Demons 1 and 2. And he was saying that they improved the transfer from the old DVD. So I figured, you know, for the price that I found it, I'd get it for the transfer. I did look around at cash converters to see if they had Demons 1, but I didn't see that there. You know, maybe I'll go back. So here's the back of it. You can see the stupid cash converter sticker there. I'm going to have to take that off later. I'll make sure to take the artwork out so I don't ruin anything this time. Here's the inside. There's the disc art, and then there's some artwork behind the disc. I always like when they have artwork inside the disc. Alright, so first up we have Demons 2. Next up we have Trust. This is an olive release. This one stars Adrienne Shelley, Martin Donovan, and Edie Falco. She was the wife on The Sopranos. There she is there. She looks really young. I remember watching this movie back in the really early 90s. It's kind of a black comedy thing about this pregnant teen and her friendship with an older man. Really looking forward to watching this one again. I don't think this is probably my first olive release. That's the back of it here. I don't think there's really much in the inside. No, there's just discard on that. So I'll let you guys know if this is as good as I remember it. Alright, next up we have Inception. This is a double dip for me. I had owned this for the longest time on DVD, but I always kind of wanted to have this on Blu-ray for the special features. And I also like the lenticular cover. Alright, now onto the DVDs. Alright, as you see here, I got Would You Rather. I remember watching this one on Netflix, and I thought it was an okay movie. It's about these people are down on their luck, and they go to the dinner party. At the dinner party, they start playing Would You Rather, like that game for money. You know, Would You Rather is a thing where you have two choices, and both of them are unpleasant. And basically, that's what happens, but their choices are really unpleasant. This is a cool movie. It's not as good as Cheap Thrills, but it's pretty good. The main reason why I picked this one up is because it's an IFC midnight release, and right now I'm really big into collecting those releases, so I'm trying to get as many as I can get because I don't have too many in my area. Alright, now we move on to The Last Supper, and this is another movie that takes place during dinner parties. Basically, it's a group of friends who invite people to their dinner party, but the thing is, if they don't really agree with the person's political views or social views, they end up poisoning them. It's a black comedy. It stars Cameron Diaz. This is a movie from the 90s. I was really excited to find this movie because it's out of print now. I did own this on DVD at one time. I just recently, too, I was talking with Lord Juggalo 5150 about this movie because he had shown this in one of his DVD overview videos. And he had this movie and another film by the same name. It was an Asian cannibal film called The Last Supper, which I still need to get my hands on. So I'm looking forward to watching this one again. Okay, next up we have The Long Good Friday, and this is a crime film from I think 1980 or so with Bob Hoskins and Helen Mirren. I'm really excited to pick this one up because this is an old Anchor Bay release. You can see it's got the old Novi address on the back of it. I also like that the slipcover is different than the artwork on the case. You can see here. There we go. There's the little card inside. So I'm excited to have this one. Alright, and last up we've got a couple more to go. Alright, this is Crawl Space. This is kind of like a science fiction horror film. I'm not sure if it's any good, but it was like under $2, so I decided to pick this one up. There we go there. So, I don't know. Hopefully this is halfway decent. If not, I guess it doesn't really matter. Okay, and last up for the movies, we have Embrace of the Vampire. I do have this on DVD, and if you watched my response video for The Wicker Boy, you would have saw it as one of the tapes that I had sprawn out on the bed. This is a really cheesy vampire film from the 90s. I'm really excited to have this on DVD. I know there was a remake of this too, but I didn't bother with the remake. I just stuck with this one. So, just wanted to add it to the collection. Right, now on to the TV box sets. Right, first up, we have Dollhouse. This is a Joss Whedon show. I think this is from like 6 or 7 years ago. And this one stars Elijah Juice Q, and she plays a woman who basically, she gets into some kind of trouble. So she volunteers for this program where they wipe her memories away, and then she gets programmed to do whatever these people want her to do. Like sometimes she's like an escort or a call girl, sometimes she's an assassin. I know it had a lot of problems in the first season, but the second season was supposed to be better. And I never really got around to watching the second season. I know Summer Glau was added to the cast in the second season, so I'm really looking forward to checking this one out. Hopefully it'll be a decent watch. And it also comes with a little mini comic book, which is kind of cool. Okay. Next up, we have the first season of Girls. I really like this show. It's, even though it's a kind of a girly thing. I mean, it's got girls in the title. I thought it's really funny. But the thing about this show is I don't remember much about the first season. And the main reason I picked it up is because I really like this set. I took the stuff out already because it was hard to do this on the first take. So we got this one here. This also comes with the bonus disc. And like this here is a bonus DVD disc. I don't know if this is like the digital copy. And then this is the booklet that comes with it. So I figured, for that price, it'd be worth it. Okay. Next up, we have Nurse Jackie. This one also stars Edie Falco. I really enjoyed this film a lot. This was a total impulse buy for me. Picked this up a couple of weeks ago just because it was like $4. I figured I'd give this show a watch. And it's pretty cool. It's about this nurse working in a hospital. And she's got back problems. But she's also, because of her back problems, she becomes addicted to painkillers. And it's basically her trying to live a double life. Like, she's even having an affair with one of the guys at the hospital. But it's a fun show. It's pretty cool. It's kind of like watching a medical show, but with a bit more edge to it than like a regular medical show. Right. Next up, we have Breaking Bad Season 5. I was watching this on Netflix, but I decided to watch the last, which I thought was the last season on DVD. So I picked this up thinking this was the last season, and it turns out that it wasn't, but it's such a great show. Like, everybody knows about this show. But luckily I was able to find the final season, which I got right here. So I haven't watched this yet. I do kind of know how this show ends, but I'll probably watch this like later on during the week. Really excited to finally finish this show. I've been enjoying Better Call Saul, but I always felt bad for not finishing this show first. Alright, and last up, we have a pickup from, can't even think of the name, Goodwill, and it's Sons of Anarchy. And this is the first 3 seasons. But as you look here, you can see the 15, which means that this is actually a Region 2 release. And the funny thing is, like, I'll take you into my mind for a second. Had I just found just one of these seasons, I wouldn't have picked it up. But since it was all 3, and then also a different region, it made me really excited to pick it up. So I just went ahead and picked it up anyways. I paid $15 for it. I do have a all-region DVD player, so at some point I'll sit down. I never watched this show before. I just thought this looked cool, especially since it was not even a Region 1 release. Alright guys, so that's it. That's my update. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you all later.